my fellow knights? Welcome back to the Struggle Bus, where today we are comboing off an Explorer. Full transparency, I did have a list very similar to this done, and actually it is completed, and I have the games recorded. The reason why I say it's similar is because the actual win con for this list wasn't in Arena, and so I did my own variation of it that was quite similar and a lot of fun, but I was saving it for one of my more highly edited videos closer to what Brewer's Kitchen does, and so that's why you guys haven't seen it yet. I will release it at a later date whenever I'm done editing it, but I figured now, thanks to historic anthologies, the full combo is in Arena, so why not do a deck like this? And that's why we're here. This is Reid Duke's Izzet creativity list. And so the basis of this deck is that you are hoping to cast Indomitable Creativity, sacrificing either creature tokens or artifacts to go find our two and only two creatures in the deck. And this is what has been recently added to Arena. First off is Xenagos, God of Rebels, which we are mainly playing him for his static ability. At the beginning of combat on your turn, another target creature you control gains haste and gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is that creature's power. And so we are trying to go in for one of the biggest behemoths of them all, Worldspine Wurm, a 15/15 with trample, which is extremely important because we don't want our opponent to chump block our creatures. It was one of the issues I was having with my earlier list that didn't have these win cons. So target Worldspine Wurm with Xenagos' ability. He becomes a 30/30 with trample and haste and crushing to smash your opponent. Very potent combo. Couple of things that are nice. A, the Worldspine Wurm is put into the graveyard from anywhere, shuffle it back into the owner's library. So we'll get into in a moment how we have some resilience in that. And then Xenagos doesn't have that ability, but there are some other ways to shuffle him back into the deck as well to maintain consistency in the deck. Once again, Reid Duke applied this to a Pro Tour win. It's not 100% his list. I did put some of my own little adjustments to it, but I figured why not? So let's get into it. Our one plan B card is going to be Shark Typhoon, where we could cycle it if we need to just to get a creature on the board, or we could play it because the majority of our deck is spells. 2 unexpected windfalls and 4 big scores are the big money maker of this list. Why? Because it allows us to discard our Worldspine Wurm if we draw it, shuffle it back into our deck, and it gives us allows us to dig deeper for our creativity, and it gives us the 2 treasures that we can use to either A, ramp us, or B, our sacrifice targets to creativity. So that's why we're running a full 6. I like the consistency of it. Full play set of creativity. 2 Brotherhood's Ends to be able to stop the aggro list, because sometimes we need to. Valakut Awakening to play as a land when we need it, or shuffle away things, or I'm sorry, discard to find our win con. Fable the Mirror Breaker, another kind of great card. We don't have to get too deep into it, but it gives you the treasure, it gives you the creature, and it ramps you. So all the things we need as well as discarding. Fire Prophecy is one of the major ways that we get to shuffle either our Worldspine Wurm or our Xenagos back into our deck. Fire Prophecy deals 3 damage to target creature. You may put a card from your hand on the bottom of your library. If you do, draw a card. Boom. And of course, we don't care if the card's at the bottom of our library, because those are the only 2 creatures we can hit with creativity. 1 Make It Disappear, 4 impulses to find our win cons. Spikefield Hazard, if we need the extra damage, but for a land. Fiery Impulses, because it's very easy in this deck to make it a lightning bolt. 2 Spell Pierces to protect our combo, and 1 Secrets of the Key, just to give us additional either card draw or discard fodder, or another clue token counts as an artifact in play as well. So there's the redundancy there. That is the list, my friends. I hope you enjoy it. It's really fun to play. Combo list, I mean, you're losing until you're not, right? And I am not nearly as good a pilot as Reid Duke, but I like him and I like the deck. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Shout out for this video goes out to Azim Saeed. Azim, thank you so much, my friend, for supporting me and the channel. Really do appreciate you riding the struggle bus with us. You rock. And this combo list is for you, my friend. All right, opponent's going first, but we have lands and 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's keep this. I like this one quite a bit. And let's lead off with, let's go here. So we have Fiery Impulse open. Opponent starting off with a mountain doesn't ever feel good. Ooh, double Fiery Impulse. I like that. Let's see, this does not count. So let's go here. That way we can still fire Impulse and we still get to go 3 and 4. Excellent. So we get to fire Impulse and then lead off with our own Fable. I gotta like that. And alright. Let's go here, see if we can make something happen. Maybe throw off our opponent's turn 4. They get to discard. Now we get a little peek underneath the hood. See what they're working with. We see a Chandra? We did. Chances are they have another one in hand. Or maybe they were lacking land, so we gotta appreciate that. Perfectly fine. Alright, let's go with... rather not discard anything. Let's discard our 2 lands. If we draw 2 more, we can always... okay, perfect. Look at that. Look at that. Alright, and we're gonna chill here. End of turn, we'll discard the... question is, do we... Chandra is perfectly okay. This only hits creatures.
This'll be easy.
Another Fable. We gotta appreciate that. Alright, so things are lining up okay for us. Question is, do we want to Windfall or do we want to Impulse here? Impulse plus Impulse, right? Guess it's a loaded question. Let's go for the Windfall. Discard the Sulphur Springs. They have 1 mana left, so it's fair to say that our dude is not going to survive. That's gross. Alright, send it back. Another land, not thrilled about that draw. Not thrilled about that draw. Play our land. And let's not let them... I guess it doesn't matter. We'll just hold. Reflection's not going to survive here. So we're really just digging for our... nope, no surprise there. Excellent. Fire Impulse Kiki. Before they have the mana to do anything good. And then we could technically block that. But I think... oh, we probably should have fired this off. It would have been 1 cheaper. Let's Impulse. See what we can dig up. Brotherhood... basic, another Fable. Let's get another Fable. Then we could still block if we want to. But then we have no pressure for... what's her face? So... I think we hold. Yeah, this is getting too high that we wouldn't be able to do it with Brotherhood's End. And this is going to go away. So I don't think it was that. To us... I think we are going to go ahead and... Sezukon here. Sekazon. It's going to eat up our treasures, but we're going to get them back. And I like the idea of pressuring the opponent. They're going to kill 1, but we are going to start to apply pressure to them. And I think that's relevant. Another big score. Let's attack first. See if we can burn one of their burn spells, which it looks like they're going to. Hit them. Hopefully they can use it, and then we can Fable. Also leave a big score if we want. I think we're going to Fable here. Fable, keep these 2 cards in hand. Our opponent's patience was rewarded. I gotta give him that. And we're going to keep this card in hand. So they had a pause and didn't use it. Okay, fair. Okay, so that might explain their hesitation.
Yup, you're going down.
Well, Chandra's doing some work here. Chandra's doing some work here. Discard, discard. Fiery Impulse. Plus another Sezicon. Or Sekazon. I don't know why I keep messing that up. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We could just play this, leave up Impulse, kill that. Let's do that. And maybe I'm just stemming the bleeding when I should be trying to go for the kill. But we're at 10 life. I want to start pressuring them a little bit. They already saw the combo, so they know the jig is up. So we'll see. They get to discard both cards if they want to. Let's see if they do or not. We're going to have one turn with Fable. They haven't plussed Chandra yet. Okay, plus and then activate Bang Bear. So they want both cards in their hand. That's interesting. Impulse. Impulse is not great. We are running out of time. Let's send it back because there's nothing we can do this turn. So we have to leave Kiki Jiki. I think they got us though, unfortunately. Doing a pretty good job of keeping our board clear. We haven't seen a creativity, so I don't feel bad about burning those treasures there. I guess there's maybe an argument. Maybe we should have held the second one and not worried about Chandra. Held the second one to just do it at the end of their turn and then fire it off. So if we had a higher chance of drawing into it, that could be it. So we have to block the Bugbear here. Or I guess they just go face with it. So we're going to have to big score ditching Secrets. They're going to cast that first so they have the majority of their mana. That makes sense. They can hit us up to 5. 3, 4. Lightning Axe discarding. Alright, nothing we could do there. So you got that. Alright. Alright, before they attack, let's go ahead and do this in case we grab an Impulse. Or, yeah, Impulse. Discard that. Kill that. Keep us alive for a turn longer. Burn our treasures, though. Burn our treasures, then we don't have anything. So does that matter? Yep, I think we just got to let this happen. Go down to 1. And then see if we draw our win con or not. Wow. Talk about a top deck and exactly enough. Our opponent's got to be pretty frustrated about that. But, I mean, we made the right call. If we drew, we would have made a mistake. But we got there. And that's why combo decks are kind of ridiculous. Pump here. Swing at you. And you do not have enough blockers, my friend. So, we got there. Oof. The value, 1 is not dead, my friends. 1 is not dead. Ooh, man. Alright. This hand is a scotch sketchy. Just a scotch. We have Brotherhood's Hand, and we have ways of drawing. So I think we can keep this. Hello, opponent. So let's lead off. Alright, there's our second red. So we can put this at blue. So we're not taking damage. I don't know if we want to go ahead and play Secrets or not. That's a little iffy. Okay, mono black. That is a little iffy. I think we want to keep it to this. I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it, just get that there. So push comes to shove, we could start drawing. And it lets us fuel that. Excellent. So that's going to come into play tapped. So let's go here so we can Impulse. And then that way our Fiery Impulse can take care of Aetherborn if we need to. The issue is that we're going to be in a race. Okay, cool. So now Brotherhood's ends on the line. So we're just going to impulse here. Let's see if they have a duress. Does not. We'll impulse. And Fable. But I also like the idea of Brotherhooding here. Fable's good, but we also have a discard outlet. And I want a Fable so we don't take a lot of damage. So I think the correct play is actually Canal here. Alright. Brotherhood's end. Got a 2-for-1 there. And then we can fall pitching the land or the impulse. Probably the impulse. We'll see. I want to keep Masker. Okay. It's a good sign. Brother's end. Can't get rid of that. So let's just go here and take the 2, unfortunately. And we'll send it back. I mean, we could be just doing it for secrets. That's feasible as well. But I think I'd rather Windfall, because then that puts us for the win. Okay, so now we're going to chill. I mean, we're still going to Windfall. Do I want to go down a card? We could. And let's just pitch the Falls. We got another land. But like I said, we're gonna hold on to what we got here, and just slow roll because they left up removal. I don't want to play into it, so we're gonna wait and just bide our time. They keep missing their land drops. They're gonna need to do something, right? So what they're gonna do is as soon as they hit their land, so here, this is already turned on. So let's just impulse. And there's our creativity, so we'll grab that. And then we can draw here. And then we can do the other one. Alright, let's start forcing them to do something here. We have our 2, we have all the mana. So I'm going to play Fable to start baiting out some removal. Yeah, see, we have a pause now. End the turn. They're gonna kill. They didn't kill it. Interesting. I wonder if they know what deck we're on. Fatal push. Okay. Okay. Let's discard Brotherhood's End and a land. Okay, good. Good, good, good. And hold what we got. Hold what we got. So they waited. Okay, good. There we go. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. And then how does this work? Exile up to 2 cards equal to your devotion to black. So let's pop this. And I don't want to impulse here. I don't want to draw any more. Okay, cool. And no pause. So I think we have it. Let's go ahead and creativity for 2. Sack both of our treasures so we keep as many dudes as possible. And I believe that should be game. Here. And swing. All right, nice. Patience paid off, man. Patience paid off. So we go first. But we don't have anything to go digging. I mean, we can tuck the Xenagos with Prophecy. 2 lands. They come into play tapped regardless. So I think I'm going to mulligan. Okay, this one makes me feel a little bit better. Keep the Brotherhood's End just in case. Keep the creativity and we'll pitch a big score. I think that works out correct for me. And we'll start off with the coast since we don't have a 1-drop. If this was our first mulligan, oh, perfect. Look at that. Look at that. Let's go with, we're going to have blue. So let's wait. Just go this way, because either way, we're not going to take damage. And we could play this on red on 3 if we need to. So green from the opponent. We'll see green, black. And underdog. We have nothing to do. So I'm just going to go ahead and exile it now. They want, or not exile it, but kill it now so we conserve our mana. 2 or fewer. Excellent. Excellent. What do we got? Just because we want to buy ourselves as much time as possible. And hopefully if they're Golgari, they're going to be a little aggressive. And that would allow them to tap out, not leave mana up, and then we could fire off our creativity without issues. Thoughtseize. Fizzle sticks. Okay? It's not the worst. It's not the worst. And the reason why I say that is because we still have the big score, and we could pitch some stuff. Impulse is nice. So let's go here and go red. Send it back. This is interesting. I think we still have to try to go for the combo. So we'll see if they tap out here or not, right? Yep, I can respect that. And then they're going to draw, right? So we could go impulse to try to kill that, or we can go big score. So I think we go big score still to try to pop off and kill them. Right? Versus burning the treasures to draw that. That's kind of like one of those scenarios of trying not to die versus trying to win. So let's go here. And we're going to keep the Brotherhood's End just in case we need to. Okay, another impulse. So we're able to do impulse plus Brotherhood's End. So I like that. We're okay with this. Can't do both of those, even though I would like to. Kind of want to impulse here. So I want to get this off the battlefield, so we're going to go ahead and pop this now. And then impulse to try to dig. I think that's correct. If they want to take half their turn off again to underdog. Okay, cool. We're fine with that. We know they're sandbagging something. They're going to draw. I'm okay with this as well. Or they're going to play another threat. I like their list. Very creative. Very creative. Alright. For the sake... like a windfall. I'm going to take the Prophecy here. Because Prophecy is going to allow us to kill the pack leader. And play Fable. Or we could just tuck the Fable and kill both. That is an interesting play, isn't it? Kill this one. Play the Fable. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it. And maybe that's the wrong choice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We may go with plan B this game. I'm a little hesitant against Golgari. A little hesitant because they could easily have an Obliterator. But... okay. And they're going to draw. I respect it. I really do like their list. Bottom. That's a good sign for us. Alright, so let's see. It's not going to help us. So let's just go here. Could play a 5 to block. But I think I'm just going to play the Shark Typhoon. Do they have the Beseju? Oh. Assassin's Trophy was not on my list. So, punished for sure. I guess it should have been, but it wasn't. So, kudos to them. So, cycling that. Alright, we're in trouble. So do we have to go for it? I think blowing up that treasure might have cost us. So here's the thing, right? We have to do it because they have ways of killing us. So we have to do it this turn. Yep, this is not looking good, my friends. I think they got us. Discard this. Yep. Oh, we were so close. Yeah, losing 1, 2, 3, and then 2. All right, I guess we have to hope that they try to kill us with the underdog and not with the Hydra. That's our only hope here. And then we could try to kill him on the crackback. This is going to be very critical. Okay, wait till they go to attacks. So they don't fire off the Hydra. Alright. Fire Impulse. If they have a protection spell, they have a protection spell, but I don't think they do. Right? They're going to draw. They just got to not hit us with a... Oh, wow. This is why combo decks are so powerful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, yeah. Holy cow. That is ridiculous. That's the thing about combo decks, man. You're losing until you're not. That was so sick. And they played it really well, too. They played it really well. But this is a powerful combo, my friends. Good game. Good game, opponent. If they fired off the Hydra, man, they would have had it. So we needed a little bit of luck on our side, but it was the obvious play, right? Oh, man. Nice. Oof. So we are going first against, I think that's the... Okay. We have enough interaction. I'm going to keep this one, but I am well aware this could easily wreck our day. And I'm going to go ahead and play this one first because I want to make sure we can impulse on 2. Okay, cool. I like that. I like that quite a bit. I would like to see a counter spell. But once again, I do think they're going to be playing some stuff and things. This may be a scenario where we just ignore what our opponent's doing. Oh, man, I really like a Spell Pierce, but I want to make sure we hit our 3rd land to play Fable on curve. Okay, let's go this way, play Fable, because we still have plenty of ways of killing their things. I'd be a little worried if they turn 3 off just to... Okay, things are looking good for us. Let's pitch these 2. Keep the other 2 in hand. I like that. Alright. And let's play our land on red. So we take less damage. And then we will Windfall. Fires of Invention. Oh, so I should have. Alright. We're going to... You cast spells with mana value equal to the number of lands you cost without paying their mana cost. We need to try to counter that. I think we need to try to counter that. Alright. Fortunately, we didn't get there. Okay. This is going to be a little scary. We had the counter, right? At the beginning of your end step, if you sacrifice another enchantment, if you do, search your library for a creature card. +1 to sacrifice. So they're going to find a 5. Okay. Cool. I should know this deck, but I don't play enough Explorer to know it. And our opponent chose not to. Interesting. Well, next turn is going to be ugly. Next turn is going to be ugly. Oh man, this is bad. I really wanted to do something. This is scary. Okay. So they can cast 5, right? Permanents entering the battlefield. Okay. We're okay with that. Alright. Tell me if one enters the battlefield, create So do we just kill that? 3 and 3 and 1? Lol. They can't cast spells, right? You can only cast spells during your turn, and you can only cast no more than 2 spells. Whenever a wolf enters the battlefield under control, gain 3 life. That creature fights up to one target creature you don't control. And that's going to double it. So I think we go here. I think we're okay with the wolf killing something. Let's tuck this one in case we need to do that. Nothing yet. And then 1 damage to exile. And just casually 3 for 1 ourselves. Not thrilled. Okay. Or would they have killed each other because they're legendary? I'm not sure how that works. Oh no. Oh no. This is not good. All right, let's keep these cards in hand. And then we can Crucible at the end of their turn. Oh, we need something to dig. Binding that. Okay. We're okay with that. Need to pay. So that's going to draw them 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. 5. Oh, that's pretty good. Nice. Nicely done, opponent. So, I have heard of the Fire of Vengeance deck. What does this go find? Is it just a way to get rid of fires when they need it to? I guess. Trying to think if we fire this off or not. Oh, okay. Nice, nice. That's freaking awesome. That is awesome. All right, big draw here. Big draw. We can still win. Impulse. Impulse. No. Let's see. We don't have an island. So if we do this, pitch a land, that does not... Oh yeah, we could cash these in. Alright, let's give it a shot, because if not, we dead. So here, kill that, draw. And both these come into play tapped either way. So let's go this way. Another impulse. So we don't die. So we'll send it back. But it's not looking promising. Pay, sack 1 tap, sack 1 tap. That would kill us. Right? Because that's 11. Yep. That's an, if they sack both of us to tap our guys, we're dead. So we'll see. Well played, opponent. Okay. Still not dead. That coma and into... Or that binding into coma was awesome. Okay. And we have counter spells in this deck. We just didn't see them. So now I don't think we can win anymore. We are going to block. We get 1 more draw, so we might as well. We don't need these guys. That's going to negate the damage. So I think we're dead. I think the Titan sealed the deal. Let's impulse. Try to draw. None of that works. Windfall. I mean, we could break the shield. The Brotherhood's End. If we draw Brotherhood's End plus creativity, then maybe, because it breaks that shield. But I don't think it's going to be enough. Plus, they could just sack. Tap target permanent, its abilities. Yeah, and you could do this at any turn. So, I just want to see if we'll draw it. But that's right. Once they got Coma, I think we're done skis. Plus, we get to let them have their fun too, right? What's that one? Kenrith? Okay. Yeah, because it only says you can't play spells. It doesn't say anything about abilities. So they just sack a dude, tap the dude, so it's done. So, good game. I just want to see what we drew. Well, we just didn't see creativity. I think we very easily could have beat this deck. We just didn't see our filter, which is part of the combo, right? I mean, look at how much of our deck we saw. We actually saw about half of it. There's the make disappear. Man, it would have been a different game. We could have countered that invention. All right, let's see if we get there. Go this way. Land doesn't matter. So one. Nope, we're one shy, but like I said, they just sack. So good game. Well played, opponent. Good. You guys got to see a loss too. That works out. All right, so we're going first. We're going first against Urian. So I feel like these aren't going to really do much in this game. Famous last words, because they're going to be playing a lot of enchantments. So we're going to mulligan. And this feels better. Keep this, and let's tuck the Brotherhood's end, I think. Keep the creativity in hand, right? So then we're just kind of looking for our normal game path. We're going to take a little bit of damage here, but once again, not stressing. Opponent mold to 5, but they're running, yep, 80. Let's go this way because we're going to take damage anyways. So might as well keep this in hand in case we need it for tokens, which thankfully, once again, their game plan is going to... Oh. Alright, well. Let's take the damage anyways. Let's go digging. Impulse, impulse, land. Kind of want to take the land here, honestly. We have a land. So maybe we just grab additional removal or another impulse. We can grab another impulse. Alright, rewarded. And I don't think I want to take a hit here. We probably cycle, or not cycle, but tuck the Shark Typhoon. Keep our life total up, and let's go ahead and tap this way, just so potentially they don't just automatically play something. And we will tuck that. Okay. Hit our next land.
I'll have this fight finished before brunch.
It's her ultimate. You get an emblem at the beginning. Okay, we could erase that. We also have her. We can pressure her right now, but then she just pluses and kills one at a time, which I'm not thrilled with. So I think we just go here and send it back. And actually, yeah, I think we got it. I think we're just gonna Sezukon because we have the 3 red. Sekazon, I don't know why. Oh man, I'm so sorry, opponent. All right, see if they have instant speed anything. They do not, so go here. Do this for 2. Boom, boom. I'm not gonna lie, it feels pretty good to crush Urian. Just because that deck has been like the bane in so many of my Explorer games. So I'll take it. That was clean. That was real clean. Didn't even need a Fable.